So, good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's Dreams, Coaching and Tarot. Welcome, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is a love reading. Beginning of May to the beginning of June. We're going to take a look at current situations. We're going to take a look at past and present influences, negative and positive influences, what we don't see, the challenge, future influence, and outcome. I'm using the Somnia Tarot for this reading. Keep in mind I do personal readings, and that is actually the link to my website is in the description. I was focusing on the shuffle. Okay, give me a second here, Scorpio. What does our Scorpio need to know about their love life? I had a really proud feeling. Like I felt really proud for a second there. Let's see what's going on. I just try to get into the energies. Yeah. I have no idea what the cards are going to say, but there was just this. I don't know if it's just someone out there that's feeling really proud of themselves right now. It's very sweet, very nice. It's not arrogant or anything like that. Anyway, let's keep going. So, what does our Scorpio need to know about their love life? Two more, please. Two more. And cut. Okay. The current situation. Okay, Knight of Wands. That's a really dark card. It's like the knight, the wands are supposed to be really bright and energetic, but these are really dark because he does it's photographs and he's trying to show, the candles. So it's a dark card. Past influence. Good. Present influence. Oh, ten of Swords. Present influence. The Devil. Negative influence. Judgment, positive influence, 9 of Coins. Interesting. What you don't see, the Chariot, challenge, 4 of Swords, future influence, the Star, outcome. And we'll leave it right there. 2 of Wands. So, I do think, like, I just had a reading with this, and I feel like it is about sizing things up, looking at your situation. Something came in really fast. We've got the Knight of Wands, and that's a lot of energy, and it's could definitely be someone, but I think it's more a feeling. This Knight of Wands. I do feel like there is someone in this reading, but I don't feel like this is it. But I feel like there's just some kind of travel or something came in really quickly. And I think right now there's a part of you that just wants to size things up a little bit. And I'll tell you why too. I think that that's this case because our past influence is the 10 of Swords. So you have felt like something has come to an end, but it appears to me that it hasn't. So you've had this feeling that it's going to end, and it didn't. I mean, you really thought this in the past. It's over. It's done. There's no more. But then the present influence is the Devil. And that tells me whatever's coming in now, that this is the Knight of Wands feeling. The situation's coming back around. And this is something that you are very tied to. And even though you thought it was over, here it is again. And I feel like there's this piece of you that can't say no. There's some really odd energies here, and I'll explain that in a second. So I feel like, this has come back around. That's what's happened here. And you thought it was over, and it's not. Here it start again. And I can't, okay, so here's, I think the pride feeling came in with that 9 of Pentacles, and I'll explain that in a second. But the negative energy is the Judgment. And I feel like that's saying that this renewed energy might be harmful or bad or negative. I don't know. It's like Do I or don't I do this again? Because there is some renewed energy here in this relationship. I do feel like it's someone from the past or something that you thought was overdone, and all of a sudden, no, it's coming back in quick and hot. And oh my God, I love this. Can't get away from it. But I feel like it's negative. Like starting this over again, this renewal may be negative. Keep that in mind. The positive influence is the Nine of Pentacles, which is a reminder that you are a person, you are independent, you can do this, you can do whatever you want to do, and that you don't need somebody, right? You may want somebody, you may be looking for love, but it's not like you need it. You know how to do things by yourself. There's just a very, very independent where you can stand alone and do things. And see, I sat up, I got proud. I am proud. So I think that's where that feeling came from. And that's good because that's your strength. That's your superpower, is that you don't need it. It's something you want. And when you don't need something, you can be a little bit more particular, right? Anyway, so what you don't see is this stuff coming in really fast. And it is. This energy, what's coming in, is coming in really fast. I do feel like this could also be travel. But because you've got Knight of Wands and the Chariot, or it's just that I think it might be travel, which may put you back into this devil person. If it's someone that you have to travel to see, or it's just coming in really fast. Again, really fast and hot. Like there is heat here, definitely passion. It definitely it doesn't feel uncomfortable to me. I don't feel like it's a horrible situation. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you thought it was over, right? I don't know if it was because it was not good, or if it was just because the person wasn't responding, or you just like kind of lost touch. I don't know. I will tell you that yeah, I mean, you're proud to know that you don't need this. But this is what you don't see, and it's coming in fast. There's something coming in really fast. I'm not even 100% sure what this is. I may clarify this Chariot card because I feel like I know what all of this is, but I'm wondering if it's the same as the Knight of Wands energy. Your challenge is the Four of Swords. It's the healing from this, but here it comes again. And because it's a renewal, you're not going to heal. It keeps coming back. And this could be too, the challenge could be healing with this person or with this situation. Like speak up, talk about it, heal together. Because if you're going to renew something and it has kind of a negative undertone, what's that negativity? Is it just because you thought it was over? Is it just because you feel like you're addicted to this? Is it all sex? Is it all passion? Does it not feel, real? And then I keep going like this because of the outcome. I'll talk about that. However, the future influence is the Star, which tells me you are going to see everything you need to see. Everything that's going to happen is supposed to happen. That's what's influencing the future. Your destiny is influencing the future. I don't think your decisions that you make, the right thing is going to happen with this Star, because the Star is going to lead us in the right direction. So whatever's happening in the near future, you will be shown the proper way to go. And here's the proudness again. That Star card, he's up on that hill. He's like, and it's an epiphany too. Like you'll have that. You really will. But I think this healing is not just you healing. If you want this relationship, it has to be healed together, not separate. And to me, I get the feeling both, it needs to happen on both ends. The good thing is, well, this is a, you might not think this is a good outcome because it doesn't really tell us much, right? It is the hangman. So and this is like in the real near future, you are going to you're going to be reflecting on what to do, how to do it, what's happened. Um, to me, in this deck, it's all about reflection because of that water and him looking at himself in that water. So it's not just about looking at things differently, it's about self reflection. And he speaks of that huge here in this card. He's showing that. So that's what the person that did this photograph, that's his, that's what his take is on the hangman. And I feel this. I feel like it's okay. I gotta figure this out. I gotta look within me. What's important for me? What do I need to do? Where do I need to heal before I move forward with this? I'm gonna pull one more card. What comes after the hangman, please? In this relationship, what comes next? Two of Cups. So something does come in that feels good. And it feels very close. And I feel like this is, to me, I honestly just got overwhelmed with a relief of healing. So I do feel like if you take the time and do the self-reflection, you will heal, and you may heal together. This can be a very good relationship because I got a very good, comfortable feeling here when I pulled this card and I looked at it, and I just kind of like that, like there is some relief here, because I think this is kind of like a it's not topsy-turvy, but there was this impression it's over, it's done, nothing else is going to happen here, and voila, here it happens, and you're like, what the heck is going on here? And I think that's important with the self-reflection. I'm going to use a different deck to clarify that Chariot. Can you clarify this Chariot and what we don't see? What is this Chariot and what we don't see? What's happening behind the scenes? And is there something we need to know about this? Okay, what does Scorpio need to know about what we don't see? This Chariot card specifically. I'm going to pull 3 cards, please. The Chariot. Okay, let's take a quick. Clarified with the Chariot. 6 of Pentacles, Chariot, and Page of Cups. So there is something coming in really fast, guys, and it is love. It is the Page of Cups. But the cool thing is it's the 6 of Pentacles, too. So there is a feeling that you are going to be given some love here. But it does put you into a healing mode, too. So, but whoever this Page of Cups is, warms your heart, too. I mean, really does. Yeah. And the six of Pentacles is a good, it usually is a give and take. It could be that one person's giving more than others, but I feel like you're being handed something here. That's the Chariot coming in, and it does have to do with this relationship. And I do feel like it's more than just the passion part of it. It's coming in loud and clear as caring and wanting to move forward. And I think, too, that knowing that you are independent in the 9 of Pentacles, it's just important to know, because when we get into a relationship where we feel like we have to be in that relationship or that we need it, then it's not real, in a sense that if we don't need something, we're going to want the very best for us, and that we're not in a bad situation because we don't need to be. So to me, that says that this relationship could be really good. So feels really good. It was a little but I think you're really proud of yourself. You do something here real soon that you're very proud of yourself. Like you stood up, or you made a maybe this sizing the things up, you've gone, okay, this is how it has to be, or this is the way I need it to be before it moves forward. but there's good energy here. So there you have it, Scorpio. That's your love reading for May into June 2023. I hope it resonated. Please let me know if it did. Hit the like button, all of those wonderful things. And I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day.